With mountainous terrain, floating Antarctic ice, and compact sand on a beach, these airports are a challenge for even the most maverick pilots out there. Featuring some of the craziest runways in the world, here are 9 scary airports for takeoff and landing. Number 1. St. Barthelemy Airport. Located in the small, picturesque Caribbean city of Gustavia, the airport, also known as Gustav III Airport, supports small flights with no more than 20 passengers. Despite its dainty image, it's one of the most dangerous airports in the world and requires pilots to have special training. The short runway follows the slope of the nearby hilltop. The arriving flights have to take a steep descent down the hill, very close to the moving vehicles on the hill's traffic circle road, and the departing flights take off right over the heads of sunbathers on the adjacent beach. Number 2. Barra Airport. Barra Airport is the only airport in the world where flights land and take off on a tidal beach on hard, compact sand. Located on the shallow bay of Trivor, also known as the Big Beach in the Western Isles of Scotland, the airport has a short runway and only 2 lightweight scheduled flights per day. Twice each day, the runway becomes submerged under seawater during high tides, so the flights are scheduled accordingly and no flights are allowed after sunset unless there is an emergency. Number 3. Courcheval Airport. With a short runway of 537 meters on mountainous terrain and no go-around procedure, Courcheval Airport is considered one of the most dangerous airports in the world. The airfield is situated 2,008 meters above sea level and serves the ski resort Courcheval in the French Alps, where fog and low clouds that obscure visibility are constant occurrences. The planes approach an upward sloping runway surrounded by ski runs, with many skiers gathering along the edge to watch the landing. Number 4. Lukla Airport. Also known as Tenzing Hillary Airport, is located 2,846 meters above sea level in Nepal and serves as the starting point for treks to Mount Everest Base Camp. The short 527-meter runway has high terrain on its northern end and a steep drop into the valley below on its southern end. Due to several fatal accidents and the inherent risk posed by such mountainous terrain, only pilots who have completed at least 100 hours of short takeoff and landing missions, 1 year of experience flying such missions in Nepal, and have flown 10 flights at Lukla with a certified instructor are allowed to fly here. As can be seen from the pilot's perspective, one miscalculation could lead to a crash into the edge, resulting in dire consequences. Number 5. Gibraltar Airport. Built during World War II over a former racecourse, the Gibraltar Airport accommodates 3,000 to 4,000 flights per year. Its runway spans the entire width of Gibraltar and intersects Winston Churchill Avenue, the road that connects the city to Spain and sees regular traffic, including cyclists and pedestrians. So every time a plane lands or takes off, the road has to be blocked on either side of the runway. In addition to that, the strong crosswinds passing through the Strait of Gibraltar, along with the 426-meter-high Rock of Gibraltar that covers a major part of the city, make for particularly challenging flight conditions. Number 6. Sea Ice Runway in Antarctica. Located near the Antarctic Research Facility, McMurdo Station, the runway is built every year on the sea ice when summer begins in October and is used until December, when the ice starts to break. It was built to transport researchers, tourists, and heavy equipment on wheeled aircraft to avoid repeated flights. The 200-ton aircraft often pushes the ice down by a few inches into the sea. Any more than that, the craft would have to be removed to a safer location. The aircraft have to use reverse thrust rather than brakes to slow down, since the ice offers no friction, which is why the runways are often several miles long. Number 7. Princess Juliana International Airport. Located on the Caribbean island of St. Martin, the airport's 2.3-kilometer runway is extremely close to Maho Beach. The final approach of the arriving planes puts their flight path at a 3-degree angle glide slope over the beach, making it a famous tourist spot for plane spotters. It could get so dangerous that in 2017, a woman died due to serious injuries from the jet blast of a departing plane. Despite the risk of injuries and possible death, tourists from all over the world flock to the beach to watch the planes. Number 8. Wancho y Rauskin Airport. Built on the only bit of flat land on the Caribbean island of Saba, the 400-meter-long runway of Wancho y Rauskin Airport is considered the shortest commercial runway in the world. It spans from one cliff edge to another and serves small aircraft that can handle challenging airports. The pilots are required to pass a special training program after which they are jokingly referred to as Top Gun by their instructors. Number 9. Kai Tak Airport. Also called Hong Kong International Airport, Kai Tak Airport was operational until 1998 and was considered one of the most dangerous airports in the world. Its runway was surrounded on all three sides by water, Kowloon City's residential complexes to the northwest, and more than 2,000 mountains to the northeast. Landings were technically challenging for the pilots as they had to take a 47-degree right turn using visual cues rather than the aircraft's instruments before they could proceed with a short, final approach. The passengers would often become so frightened at the sharp turn so close to the ground, it was often referred to as the Kai Tak heart attack. Would you like to have any of these flights? Let us know in the comments.
That's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching this video. We're working hard to bring you the best video content. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.